Okay. Looks like I just deleted everything. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we should be back. Well, guys, welcome back to the stream. It's the ass crack of dawn for me. It's 4:46 a.m. Eastern. We're coming live here on the channel. I just wanted to hop on the live for a couple hours, or as long as I feel like, and just chill here. We're gonna pull up some stuff here. This is my screen, so this is just the current. I don't even like this. This is my recommended. But right now I'm just we're just chilling here right now. I gotta pull up the live stream on YouTube to pull it up. I gotta go in and change something, guys. It's within the tag in the description. He's not gonna see it because it's not properly tagged. So of course I've got to go in and edit that tag now, which is the worst thing I had to have to do at 4 in the fucking morning. But I've got to do it no matter what. So let's edit channel. I gotta go back here. Where the hell? So there's no spot for me to edit the video on my phone, which is of course the shittiest thing ever. There. I think I found it. So I gotta go back in here. I gotta take a 6-second video of myself, you guys. No hats. It says no hats. It says no hats, guys. Here we go. Y'all, this is some stupid shit. So now they're gonna have to review my video. Okay, so now it says it's in review. This is gonna take a minute, guys. So, okay, it's being problematic. So what I'm gonna do is go back into the stream on YouTube here real quick. on my PC and try to edit the description to have that actual tag in there, because right now it's being stupid. It's being retorted. Let's see. So we're gonna go to view your channel. And we're gonna click customize channel. No, that's the wrong button. We want to click manage videos. Okay. There we go. It should be here. I don't know if it is. I think it is. It's gonna take. I got mosquitoes in my room too. I don't know how the fuck they got in here, but they got in. They're in the bathroom. Oh my god, they everywhere. Unsurvivable. So I'm gonna click live. We're gonna click this one. We're gonna click edit or details, and I should be able to do it from the computer. No, it's not made for kids. You little asshole. You gotta be shitting me. So I still have to make the one-time verification on my whole account. That's retardation. That is gay. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we're gonna get set up in the Streamlab here. My shitty ass room we've got. So right now in regards to ACCM, these are all the member files. We've got one. That's two. That's one. There's one file. There's two files. Wait, here's Nick's file with an official score on it. Your file will have a score written on the top right corner of it. When it's facing this way, it'll be on that top right corner. You can see it there. It'll be there if you've scored an actual score on the exam for a certificate. I lost count. I think there's 4, 5, 6. It should only be 5. I think I miscounted. 1. I think I miscounted because it's only supposed to be 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and my computer. What the hell, guys? You guys still there? It looks like my camera went out. Oh, we're still going. So, I don't even have a pen. So, I do have this as well. This thing is a portable thermal printer. I'm actually gonna buy 100 sheets for they're like $9 on Amazon for. You could buy 1,000 sheets of thermal paper for $40 on Amazon. That shit's dirt cheap, man. And what we're gonna do is carry probably 50 to 100 sheets in this briefcase at any given time. So that way, if we need to print an excess of court documents at any point and wherever we are, we've got the means. But you can see I gotta grab these because you guys don't need to see some of this information. Some of it's supposed to be covered. It's just rules of the club as for right now. As long as unless it's my file, then I can show it to you. So this is what the files look like. You can see my membership number ID, the ACCM quarter reforms, and the opening date. So this was opened yesterday. As of right now, this was opened yesterday. Although any formal court actions cannot be placed until tomorrow, the 10th, at exactly 8 a.m. or later, because that's the start of the business week. You won't get emails from ACCM any later than 5 p.m. Eastern on a weekday, and you won't get emails at all from them on the weekends. It's a very strict business schedule. We only operate from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The only 5 days of the week we run, and we only run from 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. We're not on any longer than that. There's also a file in here. It's a bit different. It was open the same day as pretty much everyone's files. That's the Lauderman Council. The Lauderman Council, we've undecided what it's going to be just yet, but we're thinking that it's going to be the court overseeing all the records keeping of the whole club. And then I've got 2 unopened documents with nothing written on them. Those will be used later when we want to open a new person's case. Or if we need to open a new case that needs documentation requested by the Lauderman Council, then we open a new case, put all its documents in there. When it closes, we seal that document, and then it is then stored for a later review, where it's then opened by the entire team, that they then review it and then go over it, making final decisions or final statements on it. Rather, making their final statements on what they think of how it went and what they could do to improve on a situation like that again. It's the quarter of reforms. It's how we do it. It's a quarter reforms. That's why it's there. It's the court to manage reforms within the club. All reforms. They have different districts of reform, but they're all managed through the court of reforms in ACCM. So I've also got this, which is just a binder kind of thing, cloth binder. That's got your stationery, and it's got a grid sheet, but these are lined on the back, and then we've got an amount of these, which we're going to replace these with thermal paper when we get the thermal paper. It'll all be in there. So these will just sit here as random fucking papers that we can possibly use with an inkjet printer at some point if we get one. We're probably not. We're probably going to stick to the thermal one because I never print in anything black and white. So there's no other need for anything but a thermal printer because, like I said, I only print in black and white. Well, guys, we're going to cut it here because I don't really see any other reason of, staying on the live. So, but I will leave a message for Ricky if he sees this. Hope you're doing well. ACCM will feel very free to welcome you to the club in case you want to join. We can make reformations and stuff to see if we can modify our current departments or add new departments to your liking to make the experience of being a member of ACCM even more enjoyable and likable, such as, you want to operate drones, we can build a drone department. We're going to work on that. We can put it through the quarter reforms, have it start to be built officially, and then we'll work on that department and start getting members in as soon as it's created, after we get the right staffing to keep the system going as it needs to be. Other than that, like you guys probably don't know in the chat here, but once I turn 18 in September, which is next month, there's actually only
I want to say like 31 or 30 days exactly until I turn 18. I turn 18 on the 10th of September of this year. It is currently August 9th. So we've got a couple few days out, or about a month. But after that, I plan on door dashing as my first source of income. And we're going to see how much money we can make there. My Cash App savings account is what I'm believing that I want to use for now for the ACCM club financials. Um, but anyway, you guys, that's enough of me yapping for the night. It's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm starting to get tired. I'm probably gonna do a bike ride here on the channel. Ask Scratch Chat. We're not doing a bike ride, guys, today. We are gonna do a bike ride, but I can't film it because I don't have my camera. Big mistake. I lost my camera. Again, it happens literally every week. I film with it for 2 days, put it down somewhere, forget, I don't charge it because I never use it after that, and then it gets misplaced, and then I lose it for a month. That's crazy. And you know what that is? That's pretty, okay, that's pretty insane. So, yeah, guys, and again, Ricky, if you're watching or if you watch this later, because again, I'm going to try to tag you in the description. You might not see it until well after the live has ended, since I have to get verified on my YouTube account first to even tag you in this here video. You might see it before then, just because you might be happening to watch this channel. You know, we watch for activity. That's okay too. I don't care. It just means you see it sooner, really. Um, I'm tired. It's the absolute duck crack of dawn, and I am literally. I don't know if I'm going to stay up until dawn and stay up for the rest of the day at that point, or if I'm going to just crash now, because now I'm not crashing now. You know how it is with the boys and the all-nighters. You got to stay up all night. You're going to commit to an all-nighter. You're going to commit. You got to stay up all night. You got to get 5 Celsiuses in. Holy shit. 5 Celsiuses? That's a goddamn entire gram of caffeine. You're going to fucking die. I just realized a whole 5 Celsiuses is an entire 1,000 milligrams of caffeine, which is equivalent to a gram of caffeine. That is bad. And I've had 3 of those before. That means it was 600. Anyway, guys, I don't have any of those. I'm a broke. I'm a broke here right now. I have no money. I think I blew the last of my money on those files for the club. So, without further ado, guys, we're gonna hop out of the chat here. This is my office, my shitty office, in my room here in my house here in Diamonddale, Michigan. Jesus Christ, I'm looking words. Operating the ACCM, the Aviator Club of Central Michigan, right out of my house. I'm currently the first commanding officer of ACCM. And again, if anyone sees this live now, or if you see it later, feel free to call ACCM, the main phone number. It's not my personal phone number, YouTube. Don't worry. I'll probably try to list it in the description at some further date. Otherwise, the number is 269er-224-2520. That's the office number for the ACCM. Quarter reforms, of course, it's quarter reforms, but that's because you have to go through them to apply for a request. You have to open a case, and then there's an interview. We have somebody interview you, and then you get assigned. So you get put on probation from the courts, but it's not bad probation. It's simply a monitoring period where as soon as they approve you to become a member and start the training program to become an official trained member, there's probation, and that regards, scheduled training that you schedule with your current reforms officer weekly or however they schedule it, and then you work with them on learning new stuff here and there. or take an exam. There's an exam, the AKDMS, the Aviation Knowledge and Decision Making Skills Test, or the exam. You have to take that and officially pass with a score of any higher than 140 to pass. You have to pass with a 140 or higher to get your certificate of membership. Now, I will have you note that Nick, he's actually our first registered member who actually passed the test. He doesn't know all that much about aviation itself and the stuff regarding it. The maximum scoreable points you can get is 240. And this young man here, Nick, who's only 17, doesn't know much about aviation, scored a 223. That there says that if you want to join ACCM, don't let the test put you back. That test is nothing. Somebody who I'm not slandering Nick, but he's not an aviation nerd, I don't believe. So, and he passed with flying numbers. It's easy. The test is for basic knowledge to make sure that you have some basic knowledge within our programs. Other than that, currently right now, I'm the Chief Reforms Officer as well as the Reforms Court. So if you guys want to apply for a membership, talk to me first, because the other guys are going to make it so you get put on document through them, not being appointed by me. If your case is appointed by me, I can make it appointed by first in command or first commanding officer, though first stating that I have final jurisdiction over anything that happens, and not the single courts or specifically that referee overseeing the case. Which, if a case was appointed by a referee in the court reforms, I would have no jurisdiction over it unless it got to a point where it would regard having to have me involved, like brought in, which is not going to happen. So just call me, guys, or get in contact with me on my Gmails or whatever else you can find me on, Instagram, Discord. Probably on Facebook would be the best way. Jason Phelps. Hit me up on Discord if you guys, or Discord, Facebook. You can hit me up on Facebook if you guys want to apply. Just leave me a DM message or a message request, and I'll look at it. But then I'll also have to bring it up with the other guys anyway, because again, the probationary period, we've got to set you up with that. And obviously, if you want to join on, if you request to apply Friday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, well, we just closed an hour ago for the whole weekend. So you could call me. I might answer during the weekends. But if you really want to make sure I get in contact with you, if you're going to call the ACCM phone number, I have access to it. It's a Google Voice. If you want to call it, call from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on any day, Monday through Friday, in Eastern time zone. If you call during those times, there's a high likelihood that I will answer because I'll be expecting calls at this point. So again, there goes. If you guys want to apply for ACCM, go ahead and contact me. That's all you got to do. We'll get that out of the way and get more people in the club and help us move forward. Again, in the future, within the next 10 years, I plan on buying space within an airport, specifically a towered airport, buying some offices possibly, and of course hangars. You can't go without hangars. We're going to have some offices, and if we can, at some point, by enough funds, build some buildings designed and designated for ACCM itself, and then build a small courthouse or something, to hold the whole court of reforms. That'd be nice. Sorry, guys, I've been yapping here and said I was going to quit about 10 minutes ago. So, again, Ricky, if you see this, we'll hope you're doing good, and we'll say peace. But any guys, without further ado, we're going to cut this live here. I'll probably be back on later today if I decide to, if I don't get busy with ACCM. Or, as my friend Tanner would say, hotboxing and watching the hub. That's literally what he says. Like, he literally says hotboxing and watching the hub. He says the hub just like that too. He always does that. That's what my friend Tanner does. We'll say peace, guys. We're cutting the stream here. What the fuck? What did you guys?